Hi everybody, my name is Emily and I decided to make this YouTube video because life has been crazy for the last couple days. I've witnessed about 30 different crazy things and they all happened last night. So that was July 26, 2015.
This is crazy.
We had a fireball, as you can see clearly there. It's really scary. I highly recommend you watch this in full screen so you can really see the details and maybe zoom in on some stuff. But anyway, it all started with just a little bit of stargazing, my boyfriend and I, and all of a sudden we saw the fireball in the sky, and I got my camera out, and luckily I had it out because I was hoping to see some shooting stars. And anyway, witnessed the fireball, and then it just went crazy after that. Here are some orbs that we ended up witnessing. They were all over the sky last night. I mean, you could just see them everywhere. You're about to see some shapes in the sky that are unbelievable. It's almost like they're moving Stonehenge around. There are huge rocks, or, well, rock-looking items being floated around across Austin right now, Austin, Texas. Not just rocks, but there's also the fireball, and as you'll see in just a minute, all the other crazy things that we witnessed that crazy last night. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. Knowing that, here are a few of the orbs. There are rock-looking items. Everything was in pairs, and it seems like that was the pattern. Everything was pretty much in twos. Some stuff was in threes, but it was definitely not. It was definitely alien. I just am gonna say it. It's definitely alien. Extraterrestrial. Anyway, I hope that everybody can start looking up instead of down. As you can see here, there's two boxes next to the right. See the boxes there to the right? Those look like they're from Stonehenge, or maybe they're going to be a new Stonehenge. Who knows? And not to mention the weird-looking spaceship thing that's to the left of those rocks. And there's a bunch of the rocks. I mean, I was outside with my boyfriend for about 4 hours last night videotaping. Look at the face on that thing. Just videotaping all this crazy stuff floating over our house. I will tell you that it wasn't obviously floating. We had to zoom in with our cameras. We couldn't see it with the naked eye. But with our cell phone cameras, we were able to zoom in and record it, and then blow it up later and see it. All it looked like was white orbs in the sky. So the whole time, we really thought we were seeing just like white orbs until we realized when we zoomed in, we could actually see the crazy shaped items that were floating over the house. Let me look at this. 3 and 3. It is... something is definitely going on. We've got CERN, we've got HARP, we've got chemtrails, we've got Obama. Oh man, here's some wormholes right here. That's where I think the orbs were coming in through. More orbs there, and that line in between there, that's just a mess up on my screen. It's not there. It's 4 things. It's not 2. So it's crazy, and same here too. Anyway, I hope you all can start paying a little bit of attention to what's going on around the world today. I know a lot of us have been skeptics for many, many years, including myself. My dad has preached to me for years about getting prepared and stocked up and ready for when the government takes over, and it looks like it's going to happen a lot sooner than later. And if it's not going to be the government, it's definitely going to be extraterrestrials, which I never ever believed in before last night. So my mind is blown. I can't stop thinking about these shapes, and items that were just floating in the sky by my house. It was just crazy. I couldn't put my phone down. Actually, I had to end up getting my iPad to use that because my phone battery died. And stuff just didn't stop. It just kept going and going and going. And we didn't have to look for it because the orbs were in the sky. If you just look up at night, you're going to see stuff floating over your house. And if you zoom in with your cell phone, or if you have a good camera, you could really get to see it. You'll notice on some of the Stonehenge stuff that there's some scriptic writing on those rocks. That's why I think it's Stonehenge type stuff. It looks like it to me. Unfortunately, I couldn't zoom in well enough to be able to tell. But a lot of these items look like faces also. A lot of them have like eyes and a nose and a mouth. Alien style. Eyes, nose, and mouth. And it's really creepy. There's these strange clouds that I believe may be spaceships, or I don't know what they are, but they were really oddly shaped clouds, oddly shaped metal. Well, it looked like metal, and what looked like oddly shaped wood. And of course, a ton of the orbs, which with the naked eye, that's all it looks like. It looks like just little white stars in the sky, but they are not stars. They move, and they do, they basically move with kind of the speed of lightning. I mean, the speed of light, that's how fast they move. You'll see, I guess you saw with the orbs. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to zoom in good enough on the orb video, but if you YouTube orbs, you can see the kind of patterns that they do. This thing right here was crazy. It was like a huge block. You'll see in the next video that it's like a snake on fire sitting inside a box. What is that? I mean, what is that? It was floating above my house last night. I'm just a normal, regular old girl who has never been a conspiracy theorist, never worried about the government, never worried about aliens or anything like that. And now here I am, completely blown away. My world has been turned upside down. What is that right there? Didn't it look like a face? Strange. Anyway, what are these? These are more orbs and rocks. If you look down to the left down there, there's another object. There's lots of random objects in here. There's a flying saucer there. I hope you'll have a chance to maybe pause it and zoom in. I tried to zoom in as much as I could by cropping the videos and leaving one small and one cropped. So hopefully you guys can get the idea of what I actually went through last night. It was crazy. I don't think that people will believe me or would believe me if I didn't have all of this proof. And I guarantee you there's going to be a lot of people that don't believe me, even though I do have proof. What was that big yellow, big purple cloud right there? Did y'all see that? It's purple. Look at it. It's crazy. What is it? Maybe HARP or something like that or CERN. Maybe it's parts of CERN, the key to CERN. Who knows? Anyway, I've just started learning about, I didn't even know anything about HARP or CERN. Look at that face. That looks like a face right there. Anyway, I didn't know anything about HARP or CERN or Jade Helm or chemtrails or any of that stuff. And I have been studying all day today and have really, really, really had an awakening. What is that thing right there? It looks like a hand of some sort, or maybe something definitely foreign, something definitely alien. I think the next one I zoomed in. There you go. Zoomed in for you there. What is that thing? It floated above my house last night. That looks like someone flipping us all off with a, middle finger to me. See? Well, kind of a cut off ring finger there, but hey, they're aliens, I guess. What are those right there? More weird orbs. and weird clouds that are covering boxes or rocks of some sort. They're square-shaped items. See, you can tell in this picture pretty well that they're pretty rectangular. Anyway, this all happened. It started at, I want to say, about 9:30, and no, it was about 10:30, and we ended up not going back inside until 4 o'clock in the morning because we couldn't stop recording. It wouldn't stop. And then finally the batteries died, and we look at that. There's another face. Anyway, the batteries died on all of our devices, so we had to call it a night. But I guarantee you tonight there'll be more, and if all of you guys start looking up instead of straight ahead or down, you're going to start seeing it too. There's signs everywhere, all over the place, and if you just start looking into it, you're going to see. And I mean, you don't even have to look into anything. Just look up in the sky. I am going to buy a telescope tomorrow. Really excited about that because I'll maybe actually be able to see more details of these items. But I'm really concerned about everything I've heard about what's supposed to happen in September. We all know our economy is about to fail, so I highly recommend everybody take your money out of the banks and get gold and silver if you can. That would be the smartest thing for any American to do at this point. We all know that Obama has ruined America, and there's just no way the banks are not going to collapse. So if you think that they are not going to collapse, you should really rethink that, because it's going to happen. People have been warning us for years, and we all ignore it and don't listen. But with all of this going on, and clearly the government knows about it, and they're just not telling us because there were several helicopters that flew by that night, and they knew what was going on. It was very obvious. We're being watched, and they're watching us and them because they want total control. And with that, they will have everything that they've desired for ever. The elite will have what they wanted. So anyway, I just hope that this video will help you guys to get where I finally got. It literally took me 4 hours to get there. And I'm 34 years old. So, and I've been a skeptic my entire life about any kind of conspiracy theory. I've always thought Alex Jones, was a little bit out there and didn't agree with everybody's opinions about the government, how the government was going to be. And wow, here we are not knowing. Why won't they just tell us? Just tell us so we can get prepared. So that's why I'm making this video. I'm starting to prepare, and I hope that you do too. If not, it's going to be a really, really, really rough time. Start stocking up on water and food, non-perishable foods, and maybe get some seeds, and do whatever you can. Pray to God that you go to heaven, and just pray, pray, pray is all I can say. These items could not, you can't make this stuff up. I mean, it was floating above my house last night. Look at that. It's just crazy. I've got 2 really good pictures of that one. But anyway, I hope you guys all have a good night, good morning, or good day, I should say, and good luck in the future. I appreciate you listening. Bye.